So this is Apocalypse Keys session 20. We are so deep in it. Almost half a year. We started in July. Wow, crazy. And we have only 2 weeks until our month-long break because your faithful GM is going to do a GM camp at the Open Hearth. So we decided to do a little shorty, and we play the first door, which is a con mystery that has complexity 2 and four facets. So that means we need 4 clues to solve it. And if we do our roll with only the 4 clues, we will already start with a +2. So it's really designed to be finished in 1 to 2 sessions. Last time I ran it, I finished it in 4 hours with a little bit of hurrying at the end. So with like depending on how much we chat beforehand, 4 to 6 hours we have in game time over 2 sessions. We should be able to get through it more or less confidently. And with us today is the entire crew that is T's playing Virtues, making funny gestures at the camera that nobody can hear. Zena playing Ridian and Nina playing Alecto. And I would say, are there any loose ends from the last mystery that we want to tie up? I don't think so. Or are there? I can't remember any.
No, I think because we also had a little epilogue and all of that.
Yeah, we did, right?
Like we probably don't.
Yeah.
If you could tell me the doors, I can set up the Miro board.
Oh, yes, of course. I will just go
facets,
ahead.
I mean, not the doors.
Yes. I will just go ahead and throw the thing on the Miro board.
Oh, yeah, just
here
do
it
that.
is.
Cool, there. I will sort that.
Thank you. I love Miro. It's such a handy program.
Wouldn't it be nice if it was free?
And then I would say we start with our start of the session things. And as always, we start with Alecto because there's the least to do with Alecto. You have no starting moves. So all I need from you is for you to tell me what your impulse is today.
Let me see. I don't know much going into this.
Mm-hmm. So maybe I can give you maybe before we make these weighty decisions, I can read the opening text, so I have at least a base idea of what's going on. So it's location Division Base 001 in Redacted. Date September, Equinox. Contact Angel Gorimel, they them. Omen class monsters. Monsters agent trainer Vex and new recruit Mr. Nock have both gone missing. Our psychics have deciphered a distress signal from decommissioned Division Base 0001, where the first door is secured under maximum security protocols. These security measures have been compromised and are now ineffective against Harbinger-class monsters. Find Vex and Mr. Nock. If either or both have succumbed to the Harbinger within them, you have direct orders to eliminate them. Find the Door of Power and contain it before the Harbinger claims ascension. Content warning for body horror, cruel experimentation, cult behavior, evidence of mental illness from trauma.
All right.
Cool. Just a little note. I looked at the first door, at least according to the PDF, it seems to have only 3 facets.
3 even? Huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, true. The abandonment of Division Base 001, the Harbinger, and the Door of Power. So it's about finding out what happened with Base 0001.
I think I'm gonna use... Did you seek escape and reprieve through intimacy and connection?
Okay, thank you. And then Virtus, my boy. What is your impulse today?
I'm going to stick with the one that's there. Did you use your power to provoke or entice another monster?
That sounds like a good choice. Do you have any starting moves we need to take care of?
I just have the one of what the darkness demands. My hands around your heart, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's swap that over to Alecto. And why I hope they will save me from what the darkness demands. I'm hoping that Alecto will save me from never falling in love.
Okay. And then Zena, are you ready to deal with that, or are you still busy with the Miro? We can wait if you're still busy.
Ready-ish. I just need to check which... Wait, I need to read my impulse questions again. Did you reclaim a fragment of your memories?
Oh, that's also a great choice.
been a long time. Just realized I have
Yes.
still 2 advances to take, apparently.
Oh God.
Yeah, so do I.
Then maybe before we start the thing, we will
I
have a little
didn't
break
do-
and you can have a think about your advances.
No, it feels like a good. I've written it down. I'm
Okay.
going to do it immediately after. All good.
Okay. And you have at least the dream move. Is there anything else we should take care of? I don't think so. Just having a glance at all your moves of millions and millions of moves.
Yeah.
Then please tell me, dear Ridian, what have you been dreaming about lately?
Ridian is very still at the moment. Well,
I
Xena is.
feel
true.
like Radian might have some
Might be frozen.
issues.
Either just thought they are very concentrated.
That's
I think sometimes I look like that when I work.
oh, they're typing.
Well, then I use the time to reread the mystery, which I haven't done since the shared hearth.
Oh, how annoying. Xena is restarting their router.
Ah, yeah, okay. Then maybe let's call a break here. Then Xena doesn't feel so pressured. You can have a think about your moves,
Yes.
and I can reread the mystery.
Cool.
Maybe let's have it a longer one until the hour, maybe. Or is it so long? Too long?
I mean, that's okay, but
I'm fine.
it does feel a while.
Yeah, then maybe let's until 10:02.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's do that.
also fine.
Okay.
Okay then.
See you.
Okay, see you then.
Ciao.
Okay, I got through the text right on time, right now. Okay, good.
Which text?
Of the mystery.
Right.
Because I didn't read it. I just thought yesterday in the evening, like, oh yeah, we could do that.
Uh-huh.
And then didn't think that it would be a great idea to actually read the thing, running it.
How odd.
Yeah.
You got my messages in the chat, right?
Yeah, that your computer was
My internet was acting
yeah.
up. Yeah, it's so odd because here in this one, right, it's obviously me, the same user and whatever, and on the laptop, it's not showing like the last. I don't know, it's just very odd. But who cares? As long as you got my message and I got yours about taking the break now. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We got
I don't know.
Decided to have a longer break so everybody can think about their advantages. You can figure out your internet, and I can reread the mystery.
Sure.
Which I've done now. And now, as soon as Nina and Teased are back, we can start.
Well, obviously, I didn't check because I theoretically I can still take a move from another playbook, apparently. Actually, that is surprising to me. I feel like, is that really true?
I don't know.
How many do you have usually from another playbook?
2.
Wait, let me check. 1. Oh no, these are all. Did I not? Okay, well, it's not in here.
Hello.
I think you only
Hey,
have
welcome
options
back.
in terms of the formatting of the character keeper. I think then there's one missing.
Oh, yeah, that might be. Because remember, I
Yeah.
did it wrong the first time around.
There's one more for found move. Yeah, because there was only one for the other playbook moves. But somehow in my brain, I had already taken those. But maybe that's not true. Maybe it was another ruin move from another playbook that I'd already maxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those ones, they accumulate so quickly.
They do.
Or I can take a new found move. Which ones are they? There's not that many left. Not that interesting to me.
Okay. That's ruin moves. Never mind.
Meh. I'm a little meh on my last options for the found moves.
Yeah.
No, it's not because they're like boring. It's more, well, some are more boring than others, but it's more that I feel like they don't fit so well with my character and their trajectory.
Yeah. Well, there are other options still for
Yes,
advances.
there's the other playbook move that I don't have yet, but like that.
But also permanently mark a condition and describe a new way to gain darkness tokens.
Yes,
So
but I'm always most interested in moves. But for the other playbook move is always like that takes longer because there's more options to go through. So I'm not gonna bother right now.
I mean, yes, of course, moves are the most interesting thing, but if you can't decide for a move, then maybe that would be a good opportunity to tick off one of the more boring options.
No. I want to read through all of my menu of options of other playbook moves because they're so interesting. It's always, every time I do this, also, whether it's the ruin ones or the other ones, it's always like, gives me so many thoughts of like, ooh, this playbook must also be nice to play, or that might be nice to play, which is kind of fun.
You could at any point use an advance and change your playbook.
Indeed, I could also do that instead of becoming a harbinger.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't used my my own doomsday clock long enough yet to want to do that.
And I think with the way your story has been going, I think a shade would be a very natural next playbook.
Yeah, probably. Just like embracing the.
Hey.
Hello.
So, okay. Then let's start. And I will just read from the mystery. Although it's kind of the text is kind of contradictory. It says the omens have been flown directly to division base 0001, and then the next sentence it says, but that takes incredible resources, and so you're using portals. So let's go with the portals. Alecto, in our last mystery before you joined our group, we found out that in the field office in Albuquerque there was a door that looked like it led to a broom closet that was in reality a portal to the secret division headquarters. What do you think in your field office a similar portal would look like? Like an emergency portal that... let's start the other way around. You are getting a call from somebody you haven't talked to in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And that is somebody called Angel Gorimel. And there we'll start with the first set the scene question for you, Alecto. You and Angel Gorimel were partners once.
Mm.
Whenever anyone asked them how they fell from heaven, they offer a different story each time. Why did Angel Gorimel tell you the truth? And why won't you tell anybody else?
I think we had a moment between partners, as it sometimes happens, where we had just been through something really taxing, and then we had kind of a vulnerable emotional moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like we just finished fighting some monster or something, and we were just like in kind of
survived, and with you the world.
Yes, exactly. So we had like a vulnerable moment, and that's when they told me.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they also asked me not to disclose this to anyone else because they obviously are trying to keep it. They're trying to obfuscate it.
You just respect that wish.
And I just, yes, because we have this bond, more or less. We've created this bond between each other by having that experience. I remain loyal to them.
That's nice. And in the spirit of that, the details of why Angel Gorimel fell to Earth can stay between you and them, and we don't need to know. Anyway, they call you.
Do I actually need to come up with something because it was relevant in the... Okay.
Unless you want to, put that in at some point, but
okay.
Neither me nor the mystery ask you to.
Okay.
And then you get a call. Imagine you have like some sort of work computer, a video call. Doom 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 doom. And as you answer, there's like this heavily static face of Angel Gorimel, the long white hair, the glasses, the tailored suit, and the unnatural smile. But they are hard to see, hard to hear under all that static. And they basically say, don't have much time. I need your help here. Please come to base 0001 and sends you some magical coordinates that you can use with your transporter door system. And then the connection drops. And now I would be curious to know what that looks like, that transporter system, once you've collected your fellow monsters. And but maybe we can make that a scene if you'd like.
Yes. Just a quick question. My personal office, is that the one in Manila?
Yeah, where you have been for the past few years.
Okay. Let me just go back to that setting real quick.
I remember plants. I remember a basement office. I remember a bustling street with street food in front of it.
I think.
No, I think you were above a dumpling place.
Yeah, it was like a.
Or in the back or something.
The back entrance of the dumpling place was the secret entrance to the offices. I think for the secret gateway, it's in this case it's a vending machine inside of our offices, and you need to buy one very specific soda.
Oh God!
And you need to buy 3 of them.
Yeah. I hope you don't accidentally have.
You need to buy.
Maybe you can only buy it with a company card.
Yeah.
Maybe, you're right.
Several layers of security.
I mean, it's a really disgusting one. It's like a pickle flavored one, so not everyone wants it.
Hey, that sounds almost like the German Sauerkrautsaft. Like, I wouldn't put it past people.
Yeah.
And then there's also the pickle beer.
It's like
Brustwasser.
It's like those fermented salty pickles.
Yeah.
That's the flavoring. And yes, you need to buy 3 to be absolutely sure, because some people, like extreme taste.
Yeah, people will buy 1 for out of curiosity, but
Exactly.
nobody has ever bought 2, let alone 3.
Yes. So
So you're collecting your friends?
Yes. And then it's very convenient because we're 3 and we have 3 delicious pickle drinks now, and we can go through the portal, and it's like a fortifying beverage for the adventure ahead.
Sweet.
Do I actually have to drink this? I don't really want to drink this.
I don't think you have to drink it, but I'll try it because I like the sensory.
Do you even know whether
sensory
you like
seeking?
You can have like
Bert is
maybe
the kind of person who knows that he doesn't like it.
Spit it out.
Just because I like the idea of that so much, I will, in my unlimited power as your GM, will tell you that you can note that down like you would with an item in the Half from Brindlewood game, and use that for an advance at some point in the adventure. Although I do realize that the advance is not a purely good thing in this game as it is in Half from Brindlewoods, because you can overshoot. You may not want that, actually. But that is the nature of pickled...
Yeah, that's it.
Do my messages show up in the chat here now?
No,
I don't
although I
see
did see you
anything from
typing.
you in the chat.
Because I just wrote something in there and it's just not... Okay, something is not working in this Discord for me right now. Anyway, I was just saying, Nina, you should make an illustration of a little can of pickle soda for us.
Yes, I'll get on that.
The comic book style. Oh, it could be like in Slug Blaster, the panic energy drink kind of.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. That's actually a good
pickle!
idea.
Exclamation mark. Or just pickled. And maybe it's also the only time that you would really want this, when you're hungover. I'm sorry.
Nice.
So the door slides back. The vending machine, I mean. Does it slide back, Alecto? It's your portal. What does it look like?
Actually, I am going to force everyone to drink this, because only by drinking it, this is a little bit I'm borrowing this from Alice in Wonderland, perhaps. But you have to take a sip of the juice, and then you shrink down to a certain size, and then you can go through the part that the cans come out of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
That is so much cooler than Advance. Yes.
So I'm sorry, guys. You're going to have to
down the thing.
The pickle juice. You don't have to down it. It like one sip is enough. Not that cruel.
I think that Virtus is going to take the condition of reactive. Like he does it, but he's not happy about that at all.
I would be curious, Alecto, do you tell your fellow monsters about why they are there and why they have to drink that? Or is it just like, hey, we need to act quickly thing? Trust me.
Yeah, I give them like a very short brief, and then we go through.
Okay, so then when you hear the name Division Base 0001 Virtues, you were here at Division Base 0001 when an apocalyptic threat forced you all to abandon it. Who did you leave behind, and why do you suspect they might still be alive?
That's coming from empty cloth or whatever the term is. From whole cloth. So I think
I can also just put it in the chat and you can think about it for a second if you would like.
I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I think it was my first handler who brought me in after I escaped or whatever from the cult, who transformed me, and they were they were one of these dodgy but seem to be on the outside not 100% good guys, but always did the right thing, and we left him behind. He made us all leave, and he stayed behind to try and contain what was happening. And when we all finally returned to the base, and the apocalypse had been averted, but he wasn't there anymore either, right? So it seemed like he had been consumed as part of removing this issue, but I can't believe that that's the case. To all intents and purposes, just cannot. Virtus can't comprehend that he might not be with us anymore.
What was his name?
Yes, I was about to say his name is. I was going to say something very stupid then. Colonel Jaeger.
Okay. Do you let on that you recognize the name Division Base 0001 when you hear it?
Yes. Yeah. Virtus. Yes. Yeah. It's yes. I think it's clear that Virtus knows about 001 to the point that he doesn't even really realize that other people aren't supposed to know about it. It's like, that's
okay. So you all shrink down and move through the series of portals, and as this finely tuned spell tech machinery gets you there, you stand in front of presumably back to normal size. You stand in front of an massive base. It looks like it's somewhere in the Arctic or somewhere. I don't know. Snowy around you. It's white as far as I can see. Just in front of you, there's this massive block of concrete and metal. The entrance to the base is massive, with huge doors made of layers of bespelled metal standing 3 stories high. The doors are torn wide open and a path of destruction leads to the abandoned headquarters. Standing in the snow with their long white hair tied in a ponytail is a division agent, Angel Gorimel. The angel throws a dying cigarette into the concrete, crushing it under the heel of an expensive shoe. And seeing you, they wave you back into the base and say, "We don't have much time. They'll be back soon, and we need to find Mr. Nock." And here the scenario has planned in a moment for you to ask questions. And since that's nothing we usually do organically, I thought I would point that out. You're expected to ask questions now to Gorimel, in case you have any. Otherwise, I will find a way to slip in the information later.
I mean, yeah, I would like to know what happened.
Yeah, so first of all, great to see you again. Thank you for coming. this base used to be a like after it had to be evacuated, division reused it as a training facility, and they did a project here called the Ascension Project, which was basically the idea was to graft powers from Omen class monsters onto monsters who did not make the Omen class grade. And there was a very successful experiment that is Mr. Nock, who was off the charts really. And I don't quite know what happened. I heard of a fight between Mr. Nock and his handler Vex, and then there was some sort of fight between the two of them, and that is the last that Division knows. A distress beacon was activated, and once I came here at the head of a reconnaissance team, I saw all this, and he's like waving vaguely around at the destroyed base. Division suspects that the first door that is way under the complex, warded by arcane wards and all kinds of technology, might be breached or in danger of being breached, and we need to deal with it quickly. And they, at that point, hit a little walkie-talkie, like that's on their or maybe a microphone that is like in their lapel, and it's like Division Command, they're here. The mission is a go. And yeah.
You mentioned they, saying they would get here soon or something. Who's they?
Okay, how to explain that? Gorimel says as they lead you through the twisted corridors, avoiding the rotting structures and the entire sections that have fallen away. And at some point, there is a hole in the floor that leads or like reveals a labyrinth of caves below. And they say, well, the people who used to work here, they got twisted, they got corrupted by something. And I guess the best way to describe it is they've gone feral.
I see. So we might have to deal with them as well.
Yeah. There's the wind is blowing through the structures as you go deeper into the complex. And at some point, I think it might be Virtues with his finely tuned ears, you note that there's something else below this whisper of the wind. And it sounds like a wail, a keening wail. And at that point, I just remembered that I don't know what Rydian has been dreaming lately.
Oh, yes. Perfect time for a dream, Rydian.
Yes. What have you been dreaming of lately?
Cat interference. Oh God, what have I been dreaming of? I think I've been dreaming of Chamoy and the sort of ghostly shapes of family, and a family that I don't have or I don't know. Yeah.
Yes.
Sort of out of reach.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Then please spend darkness tokens.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I have to roll for this. Whoopsie. Give me a sec. Oh, where are we here? Yeah. Spending 2 as per usual. Ha! It's only a 6.
Okay. Would you like to spend bonds or take it?
Let me see. I need to think. I'm so distracted because my cat is wreaking havoc over there.
Ooh.
Andy?
I need to... Yes. He's taken to trying to demolish things on the small shelf now, which he left alone for ages, and now he's making a mess there. So, what happens on a 6?
On a 6, you dream of your broken future that was erased from the timeline by a future you that no longer exists. The keeper describes the dream and the harrowing future. A part of that future will become real and infect this reality. Last time we did that, Death died. Well, the last time we did
Yeah.
that, we haven't seen the effects of that yet. That was your big tree dream where all of humanity
Still
was dead.
haven't seen? Oh goodness. Are we compounding here this stuff? I don't know whom I would be spending bonds with about this. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
Lady Baptiste.
you only have 1 million bonds.
Yeah.
No, like that's a problem. It's like I have a lot of them, but I don't know how they would how they would affect. But I think Lady Baptiste is the most likely one. But then, how many do I have to spend? 8 is the minimum for a.
Yeah, you have to spend 2, and you also still have like these 3 bonds with by now random NPCs from former mysteries.
I know, but that's the reason why I'm never using them is I'm like I don't know how they would factor in. Like, why would they be important to me? You know.
You're so removed from humanity.
Well, no, more like.
I mean, the cheap answer, cheap but good answer would always be because they're people. Because when you use bonds to avoid another catastrophe of the level of death dying,
I guess we can. Yes, we can.
You know,
we can say that. I guess.
You remember Azul and how she's been trying to survive against all the odds.
Oh, Azul, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Maybe it's gonna be Samantha though, and funnily enough, Flaming Eyes, because I remember how I inspired a kind of interest and joy I guess, or like a wish for continuing a life which he had not had, and that kind of feels like an important thing that family or found family would do for even if we never really got together.
Yeah, he never really talked, but yeah, he would have needed a found family, yes.
So I'm gonna spend those 2 so that for once we don't have a catastrophe right at the start.
Nice. Okay.
Now I need to deal with this cat for a second. I'm sorry.
Yes. Let me just think about.
I can still hear you.
So yeah. I'm just wondering because you're supposed to gain a bond with somebody, and I wonder who that might be. Maybe I'll just start talking and talk my way there. Unless you have a particular wish for a bond with somebody. So you dream of found family, and you dream of what was it? Let's hone in on the found family then. And I think this dream brings us back to the house in Barcelona that you and Baptiste and Nia lived in. And I think that was a beautiful few years you had there. You had a cushy gig, not much happening. 3 Omen-class monsters living in a like 2-story house in the heart of one of the most beautiful, bustling metropolises in the world. And in your dream, you are on a closer footing with Lady Baptiste than you ever were while she was still alive. When she was still alive, you used to live together, and just from what I saw in the short time we had with Shane, Lady Baptiste was quite snarky and quite closed off. And never really let you in. But in your dream, she's sort of different. Like it seems like a big load of emotional work has already been done, or maybe was never necessary in the first place. And it's a dream of you sitting on the rooftop terrace of your house, looking down at the city, the bustle of the tourists and the people who live there. You hear the Mediterranean on the other side of the house. And it is just a really beautiful, it's just a beautiful, idyllic dream. Like you haven't had them in a while, and you don't have them all that often. There's no bad surprise, no nothing really. The twist, the heart-wrenching twist, is of course that you have to wake up at some point. And when you wake up, you feel good for a few moments until the reality settles that it was never that way between you and Baptiste. And now she's dead in a very real sense, and you'll never get there anymore. that was a beautiful past that never was and can also never turn into future. And then, of course, the bond is with Lady Baptiste.
Cool. I uncover a clue as well, right?
Do you? I don't think
Yep.
so.
That is one of the parts of the move.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. Then let's go with one clue that I have.
A key, sorry, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, with a key that I have no other way of introducing because it's so odd.
Yes.
As you sit there, there is a old radio that's like put into the what's that called in English? This metal thing where you put the flower pots in on a balcony, the railing thing. We have a balcony, and on top of that, there's a little metal thing. You know what? Your face is telling me that you know what I mean.
Do you mean the railing, or do you mean the flower pots themselves? Or?
The railing itself, not where the pots would go in.
Like a little cage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
whatever.
the
We know
water would.
Like a basket of metal strands.
And there are no flower pots. Or maybe there's one flower pot in there. And in that flower pot is not a flower, but there is an old radio standing there. Like with a big old antenna. And it is playing an old pop song with the lyrics changed to warn of the apocalypse.
To what?
That is literally what the clue says in the mystery.
I'm so confused.
Copy it in the chat.
And my chat isn't working, so great. Do you know what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Maybe is it now? No, it's just not. Like, it shows the notification. Do you know what? I'm going to leave briefly and come back.
Yes.
So I've written down an old radio playing a song with the lyrics changed to warn of the apocalypse as the key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the oh yeah, now the Nina, do you want to make a little pickle soda illustration for us? Things coming through.
Oh wow.
Good.
Half an hour later.
It's very odd.
Yeah.
Been loading.
So it's the lyrics of the pop song that have been changed to warn of the apocalypse.
I thought it was like, okay, fine.
Okay,
yeah,
so
now I understand.
Just the song, not the radio, but I'll
you know, it's like wake me up before you go boom boom or something like that.
God, please no! That is the worst song to mention without singing. Immediately creates a horrible earworm.
It's already in there. It's already gone.
That's kind of good though.
No.
The eye of the world-eating tiger.
Yeah, the eye of the tiger doesn't annoy me nearly as much. It's got more, it's got more also even comedic value by, just thinking of the video and how they look at the camera.
Don't even know that.
What, the eye of the video? Oh, you should watch it. It's peak
Wait,
80s.
Eye of the Tiger or Wham?
No, Eye of the Tiger.
Oh, yeah, I don't
See,
know.
this is the thing. Wham is just all of it is horrible. It's the worst kind of earworms. I also hate that.
Maybe one more time with an atom bomb.
What?
Yeah, that's also not bad.
Last apocalypse.
Yes.
Maybe it should be
That
Last
works quite well for
Doomsday.
apocalypse pieces.
Yeah.
I think Last Doomsday would work because two syllables.
Survivor's Rhapsody.
Yeah, but I mean that is just a great song. I mean, like that doesn't.
Yeah, you can make up the details of that later.
Doesn't
like
need
what
to
the pop
be
song is and how they have changed to War of the Apocalypse. But like that song stays with you during the day. And these oddly changed lyrics.
My cat is having zoomies now.
Of course.
Since we had our last break about an hour ago, do you want to have a break now, or are you good to go on?
I'm good to go.
Just asking the table? Yeah? Okay.
I don't know.
Then maybe we'll have a break around 45, 50-ish, and then have a last go, because we just started the mystery. So back in the present, Virtuous is hearing the howling and is hearing this wail that is starting to wind into this howling of the wind. Is there already something you would like in response to do?
Yeah, can I tell, does it have a direction or is it just all around?
If it has a direction, I as the GM don't know where. I would imagine probably from the tunnels.
Yeah. I'm just trying to, if I was to I'd like to sort of grasp at keys or something to try and track down and find out something about the source of this whale.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds like grasp keys.
How many? I've grasped at keys like twice. Anyway, right, okay. I
As
will.
always, spend darkness tokens and roll, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, look, I've got 3 darkness tokens. Why wouldn't I just spend 3? Right?
I don't know. Why would you?
That's what's fun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and where's the roll button there? Boom. There you go. Of course. So I got 11. So people know. And do you know what? I'm going to. I feel like spending. I think Virtus is going to go. All right. I can hear some wailing. It's coming in this direction, and just starts bolting off. Right, in
Great.
a very reactive manner. And I'm going to spend a token for a bond with Ridian, for Ridian to sort of hold me back a little bit, if that's all right. Yeah. So that I don't just mindlessly charge off into whatever it is, but more methodically look into
I
it.
literally have
So I'll
a
spend that
move
one.
too.
Would you like to pick up a darkness token for embodying a condition? Since
I'll do that after.
Yeah, since that you're bolting off reactively.
Yeah, and then and so I'll use that bond to bring it back down to 10. So it's a nice middle range.
Great. Okay. Are there any other moves that are being played before I reveal the key?
Not by me.
Okay. Good. In that case, you uncover a key, but no, you do. You uncover a key, and the keeper will tell you what it is. It is so easy. You run off, and you jump down into these tunnels, and like before, Ridian is even able to like grab you. And they will be able to grab you eventually because that was part of the narrative setup. But before they are able to do that, you run around the corner and you find. Oh, now it's interesting. The clue is the remains of a howler, sanctified and posed in a sacred position. So I'm imagining it is a. First, you think it's a person, and it is a person. What could that sacred position be? Well, I think I will leave that to you, actually, what the sacred position is. But I will tell you about the howlers, and then you can tell me what that specifically looks like. The howlers are division personnel and agents who were abandoned years ago when Division Base 001 was shut down. Yes, that event where you were present. They possess tattered clothes, haunted flesh, and howling screams with extra limbs and eyes and teeth. The presence of the first door has corrupted the howlers over the decades, rewriting the reality that ties them to this plane of existence. This creates blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you recognize one of the howlers. Who were they? Like that person that is there in the sanctified position. So I'm loading a lot of the load on your shoulders, but I know you can bear them. Like, what is the sanctified position they're in? Who are they? And what do they look like now?
Yeah, this was before they became a howler, right? Because it was people who
used to work with you back then.
This was Sister Benedict, who was Sister Teresa's like boss.
Oh, that's cool. So we have the Church of the Cross also up in this thing. That's amazing. Cool, thank you. See, that's why I gave it to you, because I would have not come up with that. But it's amazing. Sister Benedict, former chapter leader of the Church of the, what are they called again?
So up in the corner,
Church of the Broken Crucifix.
Broken Crucifix, yeah.
Broken Crucifix was trained Sister Teresa. Now a howler, a dead howler. Maybe I put the dead in parentheses. And what is that sanctified position you find her in?
It's like Leonardo da Vinci's Thingy of Man picture, where it's just all the arms splayed out to touch the touchy edges of a circle. Yeah,
cool. Because I can't properly use thing, I deleted everything I just wrote down. Oh no, Sister Benedict. sorry, I have to write it again. Former chapter leader of the Church
Broken crucifix.
of the Broken Crucifix. Teacher to Sister Theresa. Acquaintance to Virtues. Okay, great. Yeah, so and that is the clue. I just wrote it down as an NPC, and you put her down as a clue. Great.
Yeah.
Everything is as it should be. Wonderful. Yeah, and as Rydian is catching up with you, I mean, I think that would maybe a good just scene for you to play. Don't you agree? Like, there's a lot of exposition or like emotional things to share between the three of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want to take the lead, Virtues? Because you are the one who storms.
Yes, I do. I'm just trying to think where I start. Have I named my my dark patron?
No, you haven't.
Don't think so.
Given it a name, have I? I really need to give it a name. All right. Anyway, exclamation followed by name of God. Which I will come up with. In fact, I'll write it down to come up with that. Oh God, oh God, it's Sister Benedict. I didn't wish for her to become a howler, but this is also not what I hoped for her. I guess at least she's freed now.
Mm-hmm.
You knew her? Do I know that you knew her? Do I know?
No, I don't think so.
Probably not.
No.
I'm so sorry, Virtues, touching you and trying to maybe, just narratively speaking, lessen the pain of that shock. Yeah, what are howlers? Dominic just wrote, doesn't think that howlers are as a concept are common knowledge.
I don't think it's like they have a place in the database. It's just like you find this old acquaintance of yours that you haven't seen in decades in this shape, in this distorted shape that is like with all these extra arms that she didn't used to have. Probably also a good amount of extra teeth and eyes here and there.
Cool.
And positively dead, but also not dead for so long that she has started to decompose in any way. And there is a certain horror in that. The Howlers is like how the adventure names them, and I maybe not very elegantly already like communicated that to you, but they're supposed to be a
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't actually know that she was a howler. So I'll walk that back. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Then.
That was my fault. Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So, oh God, Sister Benedict. Yeah, I knew. I don't know what's become of her. This is hideous. I knew her when I came to this base decades ago. I was just learning about myself back then, and I nearly burnt her out, but fortunately Jaeger was able to step in and help with that. And I'm going to do a move now, all right?
Mm-hmm. Reveal your heart,
which is like a moth to the flame. When you reveal your heart, which I'm about to, right? You may first tell them how you could destroy them, as in the person that I'm revealing to. If you do one of these, right? And I know we don't use bonds enough, but this is fun, right? So, I nearly burnt her out, and I learnt that day that I can harm those who are closest to me so easily. I could burn away all of your memories again, Rydian, and destroy what's left of you. And that, that scares me. I can't control it. And you pulling me back and helping me not lash out it means a lot. And I know it's a big burden to put on you, but I rely on it.
do you now have to roll, or do
Yep.
I have to respond first?
We can role play it however you want.
I feel like
Actually, I think I should roll, shouldn't I? Because then
I
to
think
see
you roll,
what,
and then we
Yeah.
see what happens, and I will respond because I have another thought. Also, I have another move.
Yeah, you roll first, and then Ridian decides if they choose to
Yep.
deepen the connection further.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to use my 1 darkness token. And let's see, not them, and one of these. Give that a roll. Way, and I failed that miserably. I love
Ooh,
it.
what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Aye.
I mean, I actually have. Oh no, I didn't take that down, did I?
You only have
5, 6, 7. I don't quite have enough.
you
What?
only have 10 bonds.
What?
I don't
I'm
quite
so
have enough
confused.
bonds with you.
Well, you don't have to
Oh, no,
spend
what-
all of them. You could spend several
can-
from different people.
Yeah, you can spend as many as you want and have.
But also, funnily enough, I was considering taking a move where if somebody spends a bond with me, they get a larger bonus, plus minus bonus.
Oh wow.
Maybe that just makes my choice easier.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
Well, I
then you
guess I
have-
could. I mean, I can. Why not? All right. So I need 3, right? So I'll
Zena, feel
spend.
free to use that, take that move if you want right now.
But I'm just wondering, there's another one that I'm really interested in. So no. Hey, listen.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, we
okay.
all have a shit ton of
I'm just going to
bonds.
spend. So
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
going to
not
spend is I'm going to
rare.
spend the two with you
Mm,
Uh-huh.
and the 1 with Sister Teresa
Okay.
because of that connection through
that makes sense.
Sister Benedict here.
How would you narratively frame that?
So I think that I'll. I guess it depends what using a bond means, but like maybe as I'm talking about, like, you know, I almost burnt out. Oh, I almost burnt out Sister Benedict, and I, you know, and I overwhelmed Sister Teresa. I've given her, you know, I've made her vulnerable by making her powerful. And it seems like every time I try and share that power that I have, it just makes things worse. But if I hold on to it, then you know, then I'm like a powder keg ready to go off.
Which is why you have to lean on others to try and keep it together. That's how you use the bonds with me. No?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we are at the 8 to 10 range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you choose one between, you go closer, gain 1 bond with them, you soothe your heart, clear 1 condition. They taught you something important, or they gave you hope, clear 1 mark of ruin, and whatever your other move gives you.
Well, it gives me another bond.
Hmm.
I'm just going to go for the bonds, to be honest, because I was more
That's
doing
fine.
that because I wanted to do a bit of role play more than
Yeah.
fiddle
That
around
makes
with mechanics. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
But which one of the let's maybe start there with like a moth to the flame, because there was, like, I think the more important bit here. Which one of the options do you choose?
oh yeah, no, that's a good point. Leave a permanent mark on them,
Mhm.
gain 1 bond, right? But
Okay.
the mark that I'm leaving is not necessarily physical, if that's all right, or do we want that to, yeah? Because I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
that's fine.
yeah,
Also makes
So-
sense because Ridian's all about the emotions.
yeah, exactly, right. And I think I think the reason that it's leaving a mark, and obviously, you know, if this isn't cool, then say no,
Mhm.
is because it's reminding Ridian of how much they have lost at my hands, right? And it's almost bringing a memory to the fore, one of your lost memories.
I have a thought of it
And if you
being
want, it can
different.
absolutely bring one back.
I have a different one though. I'm wondering if it's more like it reminds Ridian of how much is at stake, and how much you need them when they themselves don't feel incredibly in control right now, and that is a very heavy burden.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I did say that, didn't I? You know, that it's not
Mhm.
fair.
So that sounds like you are choosing to deepen the connection further. But first, I would like to know what the other thing is that Virtus is picking between the normal effects of reveal.
Oh, I didn't see it was 2.
Well, you get
Oh,
your
no,
regular one, and then
you do
the
2 times
reveal your
envelope.
heart one.
You just picked, you just picked from the moth to a flame one, but you haven't
Yes.
picked the reveal your heart one yet.
Oh yeah, I was just going to go. You grow closer.
Ah, yeah.
All the
So 2
bonds,
bonds.
all the bonds back.
All the bonds. I
you
spent all
just
the bonds to get all the bonds.
Yeah, it's more about
Okay.
the role play, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what do I feel? Yeah, well, I mean, I think on this thing, it only makes sense to choose. Wait, actually, let me see what conditions I have, because maybe there's a condition that actually would fit. Actually, obsessed would fit, because I feel like obsession has also a part of, like, quite the sort of narcissistic, or like navel-gazy quality, and being told about another person who relies on you, and also then the world that sort of is at stake may rip them out of their obsessed moment. Also, the obsession was about Tomoe, like, makes sense. So I think I'm going to clear a condition.
So virtues all but threatening your life and safety weirdly soothes your heart.
Yes, I mean, maybe that's the wrong word,
Aren't
but right,
feelings weird sometimes.
But I feel like about the obsession, right? Because that, like I said, it's just like, if you're very depressed, then you're like only ever considering your own stuff.
Yeah.
And this is very much like going, oh, there's a bunch of other things that are going on here that I am a part of. But then I think what Rydian will do in response is say something, I don't know what. So they're trying not to like reflect back how much of a burden that is, right? So Rydian will just kind of go, I mean, I understand that your power is really difficult to control, and I can see that you seem to think you took something from me. But to be honest, the more fragments of memories that come back, the more I'm afraid that that's actually going to be worse for me than how I was before. It makes me feel like I'm getting closer and closer to the brink. And so, in a way, maybe you doing this for me helped get me to, as far as I got up until now. Maybe I would have already, lost my connection to this world without your help. And, well, I don't know. I don't know if you can do it again, but maybe you should, how do you say that? If push comes to shove. And this was trying to play Humanity Was a Dream.
Oh!
When you would reveal your heart to a PC or an NPC who may become a harbinger, which is definitely virtuous, you may instead describe why you are destined to become one and how this frightens you. If you do mark one ruin, the harbinger within you reaches out to them. Choose two. So I get to choose. First of all, I get to mark a ruin. Why not?
Yeah.
What
does that look like, though? And maybe you can describe that while you tell me what your choices are. This bit of the harbinger within you reaching out to virtues.
I think what it is so this was more the in touch with the human side part that is talking, but the harbinger within Rydian is maybe not so in line with that, with what they're saying, and is in a way like, controlling some of their psychic powers, right? And so, the words are one thing, but what is reaching out to you emotionally feels very different.
Oh, that's cool. Like it's like some sort of emotional projection.
Yeah, like it's not like Rydian is untrue about things, but it's more that that there are two different parts duking it out there and doing different things. And I get to choose two, and I think I think I'm going to choose Reveal a Painful Memory. Both mark XP. I don't know what memory that will be.
Yeah, let's maybe cut to Alecto for a second while you have a thought about what that memory is.
Wait, but I have to choose two things, and then also Virtus gets to do more stuff. So let's just remember that.
Then we resolve the move first, make a note of what we need to think about, cut to Alecto, then have a break, and when we come back, you've had enough time to think about the memories and all that kind of shiz.
Okay, so basically, you Virtus, you get to mark an XP anyway. Feel free to think about the painful memory. And then I'm going to choose Promise Protection, we both clear a condition, and my protection promise as well. I just so you know, I know how important it is to you to be able to rely on me or my skills to rein you in when it's necessary, and for however long I can, I shall be that for you.
Okay, but just so we're all on the same page, it's Ridian who reveals the painful memory, right?
True.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you need to think of something.
No, I know. I would just meant feel free to think if you have an idea. If
yeah,
it would
of
be
course.
Between us two normally, or maybe not actually. Oh no, yeah, no. The top one is the shared memory. Sorry, the next one is just whatever. All right, cool. And
But of course, we could all
to...
think of something to suggest to you in case you need help. That's true.
And so I'm going to clear introspective. That's the only other one I can clear. Virtuous, feel free to do that too, because these are all both. And then if you choose to mark one ruin, you get to choose one of the below, which is either reveal a hope, you clear a condition, recall the good old times, both mark XP, or promise never to abandon you, as in me. And that means I would transfer my ruin to you.
So I can spend a ruin to get extra
a shit
ruin.
ton of ruin. Oh,
Yes.
actually, you don't have. There's not a lot of ruin right now.
I think I'd only get the one ruin that you're getting from.
Yes,
doing
because I just had the ruin advance that I haven't taken yet.
But if I may
yes,
utter a wish, which I would love, is if you chose the recall the good old times thing, and then you both get 2 XP. And we get a little like
lots of flashbacks.
Background, yeah.
Yes.
That would be so amazing.
Would be fun. Mm-hmm.
And then when we come back from the break, we can have that scene.
Okay.
Cool.
And that will be, I think, the last one. But before we go to break, I want Alecto to have a scene because
yes.
Purnina has been patiently waiting. As you're standing up there with like those two jump into the hole, and you stand up there with Gorimel. What are you doing?
I have a question first. I still have, so 2 conditions are marked in my sheet, and those just stay like that until I remove them through a move.
Yeah, so by the book they clear between mysteries. And at some point we said that we like the drama of conditions piling up and leading to breaking points, so we're kind of not doing this. But by the book,
also,
they would be cleared.
They're a way to get darkness tokens.
Yes.
If you embody them in role.
I'm raging and obsessive at the same time, and I'm not sure if that's like.
So if you'd like to clear them, then you're welcome to, but you can also keep them.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe I'm a little on edge after the last adventure. Okay, let me see. And
as you're standing there with Gorimel, you also start hearing this wail that's coming from deep within the mines.
Okay, caves. Well, I think I would like to grasp keys.
It's like that moment in The Dark Knight where the Joker is like as a scene, and then this loud or this whiny high-pitched whistle comes in and gets louder and louder until you can't ignore it anymore. What do you do to grasp keys?
What do I do?
How do you try to find something out about the situation?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I take a closer look at the body.
Oh, okay. So you
I can't really. I don't think I have like amazing hearing skills or anything, so I can't really figure out what the noise is doing.
So then the like fictional positioning that we're doing here is that you see from the ground floor, you see that those two have discovered something around the corner, and you and Gorimel just like jump down, come up to them, and then you see the body because it was behind the corner, and then you start.
Okay. Yes, so we jump down,
investigating it.
I finish my pickle juice. I jump through the hole, and then I spit it out immediately because I see this
spit take
spread-eagled body, and then I roll. Right?
Yep. You spend darkness tokens if you want, and then roll.
Let's see. Yeah, let me spend what do I even... Oh, okay, I'm good. 2 darkness tokens. And I have an 8.
Perfect.
I just scraped by. Yes, got an 8.
Okay, an 8 on grasp keys is your uncover key. So you kind of like push your way between past Ridian and Virtues who are having their heart-to-heart and start looking at the body, and you find that on the body's hip there is a like plastic something, and as you like dig in, try to find out what it is an old Walkman from the 80s. And just a second.
Okay. Old Walkman.
I need to
How do
call
I...
a break now, right now. We'll meet back 10 past. Is that okay? 15 past?
Okay.
10 past?
Oh.
And then I will reveal a clue and we do the rest. See you in
Okay,
10
cool.
past.
No worries.
Hello. Of course, I did actually find pickle soda.
Sorry, you did find what?
Pickle soda. I put some
Ah.
pictures on the whiteboard. There's a Dr. Pepper apparently with it, and there's also some specific ones. And then
There's a podcast that I've been listening to for years and years called System Mastery.
System Mastery. Okay.
I don't recommend it. It's very it's
sounds
these
like
2
Hustle Bros.
Yeah. It's these two white dudes from what should we call it, from it doesn't matter, California somewhere, and
Sure.
they're good friends with James D'Amato from One Shot.
I don't know what that is. Who that is?
Oh, the One Shot podcast sort of was a place where a lot of indie role-playing games sort of found their feet, because they would do one-shots of all the different indie darlings that they could find. And
It's still up and running, isn't it?
Yeah, Dylan, someone or other.
Yeah, Super Dylan.
Anyway, what these 2 do is that they critique out-of-print role-playing games so that they can just absolutely shred them and rip them to pieces, right?
Okay.
But they do it in a very, chatty way, right? And one of the things that they do is they just love to collect and try on the show any weird ass soda flavor that they can find, and so they've probably drunk that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, as I said, I have had what's it called, pickle beer.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
Oh no, it was not a joke. It was in one of those craft beer places where they have all sorts of weird things, and I decided, you know what, let's have. I mean, I do love pickles, and I'm known to drink pickle juice and stuff like that because I love sour stuff. It was decent, but it it wasn't horrible or whatever. It was just like, yeah, but also these beers are expensive. I'm gonna buy another one after this. It was just okay, but I found some, so there we go.
Let's get back in. We don't have that much time left.
Yes.
And I wanted to get to one quick cliffhanger, one specific one. So you rummage around in the body of the deceased, Sister Benedict, and in Tease, what gender representation is Sister Benedict, by the way? Because remember the cross people all are called Sister.
Yeah, let's.
Benedict is also a quite ambiguous name.
It is, but let's make them mask.
Okay, so in their like hip area, like where you usually would wear these clip-on Walkman things, and you pull out a old 80s Sony Walkman, and then with it comes a bit of cord, and then you pull the cord, and it rips up open the skin along their torso until up to their clavicle, and there you find the headset. And having removed all that, you turn it on, and there is a otherworldly sock. I know all you old people, you don't do TikTok like we young people, but there is one very specific song that they use on TikTok for all these for these creepy videos, and I can't even describe how it is. It's just like fucking ass creepy. If you know, you know. And it sounds like that. It's like really otherworldly. It is not a melody per se. It is just sounds, but sounds that rub you wrong on every level of your body and your mind.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I don't think I know it.
And,
I know
and the
like
clue.
a few, but
What?
I know like a few TikTok sounds, but I don't think I know this one. I know that like yeah. Anyway,
sorry. And as you play it,
it's creepy. Yeah.
Gorimel is. Or maybe I don't need to have a GM insert a PC to do that. You recognize it. You are old enough. At least the entity in you is old enough as the Song of the Kraken. Captured in an old device.
Nice.
Is this the
that is the clue?
clue? So not the actual Walkman, but the song.
Yeah.
Right. Let me put that.
Well, maybe. I mean, I guess the Walkman kind of is the What I would be wondering is if they put that Walkman on of their own volition, or if it was meant
that's a good question.
If it was meant to, because what if the song caused the condition that they're in?
Yeah, and as you mentioned that,
or subdued
you mentioned the word Kraken, my GM insert NPC does pipe up and says Kraken. That's Vex's parent. As a reminder, Vex being the trainer.
Yes.
That got lost. And Vex was the child of the Kraken and a long-standing omen monster themselves before they retired.
Okay.
Because they couldn't bear losing people all the time anymore and became a trainer. And with that, this wail that you've been hearing the entire time reaches a crescendo, and Sister Benedict opens their eyes and clutches at you, Alecto, and a flood of these. Yeah, it's not a mammal. Whale. Sorry, it's not my native language. And a flood of these twisted creatures, these howlers, comes descending from all sides, from the ceiling of the cave, from deeper in the tunnels, and is swarming you and is burying Gorimel under them. And that shall be our cliffhanger, where we'll pick up next time.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
What a beginning.
Go us for, dragging this out like no tomorrow. And we're like, yeah, let's do the mystery. And then instead we have all of this vulnerable or would-be vulnerable moves again.
No, but you already have 4 clues, if I count that correctly.
That's also true. That's also true. But we haven't even gone in yet.
But if you were to open the door now, it would be with a +2. So you're.
What's the fourth clue? I only see 3.
The fourth one is the Song of the Kraken captured on an old device.
No, that's this one here.
Yeah. All right. What's the one that isn't one of those 3?
Okay, let me check. The ones I handed out were the Song of the Kraken, the old pop song. The lyrics changed to One of the Apocalypse, and
the Remains of a Howler.
Yeah. Okay. So you have 3. Fine.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
No. Yeah. You have 3
+1. But also I mean, narratively speaking, it makes no sense that we would be able to solve it right now because we haven't even gone in there to
And also, you haven't gotten to all the juicy clues yet. There are 2 or 3 more that I would like to hand out just for narrative reasons.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I tried my hand at drawing a little soda can with a pickle.
Oh, nice.
But I'm not very good at these things. I'm gonna wait for Nina's rendition. I'm sure that'll be better.
Yeah, I'm working on something, but it takes time.
I just made the tiniest in my notes. Oh no, wait. Without blur, with blur it does not work. So you can see instead. You can see my crazy.
Is there actually a pickle, or is that AI?
No, I don't think it's AI because it was in an article about new flavors.
I think since we're talking pickle juice flavors now, I'll just go ahead and stop the recording. Nobody
Oh, yes.
needs to know.
Oh, wait, no,
needs
wait,
to
wait,
hear
wait,
that.
wait,
Hold
wait.
on.
Stop.
Yep.
No, we haven't finished. We have to do stars and wishes and XP and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All the end of session bits. And I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
Well then, how about your end of session bits? Let's start with Alecto. Have you taken escape and reprieve through intimacy and connection?
Not really.
Mm.
I wouldn't say no.
Okay. Did you express your monstrous nature and/or express your humanity?
I would say also no.
Okay. Did you learn something significant about yourself and/or your impending ruin?
No.
Okay. Did you learn something significant about a fellow monster?
I mean, I learned a bit about Virtus's backstory. I learned a bit about Ridian. I would say maybe yes.
Okay. Then that's an XP. And you did uncover at least one key. Although it reminds us that we didn't get back
Yes.
to the
Yes.
backstory things.
Exactly.
Do you want
I was
to
just
do that
saying,
now, or do
yeah.
you want to do that next session?
I feel like it'd be best to do it now. I mean, we still have a half an hour, and otherwise we will forget it even more, maybe.
Then let's do it. Then let's do it now. Then let me slightly retcon it. All the monsters are gathering why you have that scene.
Yes, exactly. It's just happening.
They're like in the
simultaneous.
background, crawling up the walls
Yes.
while you are waxing nostalgic.
Yeah, because we don't have very good timing, it seems, even though we've been apparently investigating this nonsense, but we keep doing this nonsense. All right. Yeah, so I had to reveal a painful memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness me, I had an idea, and now it's gone again.
Oh, sorry.
It's not your fault. It's my brain being meh. Maybe the speaking to, maybe it was Virtue's talking about the erasure of memory kind of brought back a sort of hazy, but no, actually, like a very sharp pain, which maybe, you know what? This is funny. What is the name of the Fae that I've already betrayed once? Or not betrayed. Did I betray her, or did she sacrifice herself?
Both.
Petal.
Multiple times. Petal. Poor Petal.
Yeah. I think because I feel like the revelation that she was also the one that, basically helped me escape by sacrificing herself, was one thing. And now I had these sort of flashbacks to several times when I, or maybe the first time I realized that she absolutely worships me, and that I can use that for my advantage in all sorts of ways, and then especially using my emotional manipulation skills. Maybe the first time I was still kind of, torn about it, but when it worked, it gets easier and easier. And I have these flashback moments of doing this over and over again until it's almost like, she's no longer somebody who's got their own agency. And that is one of the memories I asked you to take away,
And it's coming back to the forefront with might now.
Yeah, and it's not really what Ridian thinks of themselves, right? It doesn't fit with their image of themselves or what they would like to believe. Yeah. So basically, instead of my dark puppet, I made a puppet of an actual person.
You could do it again.
Yeah. Well,
I got dark.
I think that resonates nicely though with trying to help me rein myself in, because what if I ended up being your puppet? Nice.
If I go too strongly, yeah.
And then you had another one to do as well.
No, that's the memory. The other one
you have to do another one.
You were the one with, if you wanted to choose to mark ruin, you can choose one of those. And we, and I think Dominic was like, oh, I would love if you chose to recall the good old times with.
Yes.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then
yes.
you would get to mark XP again, both.
I was seeing the reveal a beautiful shared memory. Okay, yes, let's recall the good old times. Do you remember when you first, in those first few days after I had wiped your memory? Do you remember that time I came down and we went to the petting zoo?
Yes. Oh, we should go there more often. That was beautiful.
I found it really hard. I knew I had to do it, but I was feeling so torn by what I'd done to you. But as soon as we got there and I saw how the wounds that you had just weren't there anymore. And I was able to relax for the first time in years. And it was just a joy to go around and pet those animals.
Yeah. It was really, I don't know, it just felt very light and innocent and pure.
Yeah. The good old times.
Indeed.
Those were the days.
So yeah,
Okay.
one more XP for you and me.
Nice.
XP farming move.
That really is.
I think you should pump some XP into Alecto.
To Alecto, I know. I mean, it's not as if I was just not doing. I was just reacting to a situation
Yes.
being
Yes.
presented. Is your cat chewing on your
Yes.
strings
He's
now? It's so
using the
cute.
remote control.
That is very cute.
Okay. And he's also sitting on the keyboard, which leads to all kinds of trouble.
Yeah. Recently, mine took numerous screenshots of a game I was playing. I mean, the same screenshot, obviously, right? And I was like, zzz. Anyway.
Okay, so now, and then after that beautiful scene, we see the walls and ceiling of the cave black with howlers, and they descend on you. This is the cliffhanger. We already talked about Alecto's after the game questions. Let's go to Virtus.
Yeah.
Did you use your power to provoke or entice another monster?
No.
No. Did you express Fairy? Please not go on the.
I feel like I expressed my humanity.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'll read it out.
Thank you. I'm
Did you
wrangling the
learn
beast here.
something significant about yourself and or your impending ruin? I always wonder, did I, the player, learn something significant? It's not, is it? It's I, Virtus, learned something significant.
I don't know. It's for you to answer. Is my easy answer to that. Easy for me.
Yeah, I think I won't give myself one for that, but I will give one for did you learn something significant about a fellow monster? You know, this puppeting of the of Petal.
Mm-hmm.
And did I uncover? Yes, first time I uncovered a key.
Very nice.
First time? Really?
I think
no.
I haven't done many. I have not done many. I'm always marking ruin there.
Yeah, I mean, you are often just like doing the let me go off on my feelings and impulses thing and forget about the whole mystery. Oh, your cat looks so funny, like annoyed about being held and like being like not a. It reminds me so much of
for
mine.
the record, he could leave at any time. I'm
Very band.
I'm not restricting him against his will.
No, okay. It's just his face. Maybe he's just got rest.
The only thing I am restricting him from is to step on my keyboard.
That's where he wants to be.
Ridian, would you please do it?
Yes, I will
do
read.
it to yourself because my hands are
I'm
tied.
doing it to myself. Did you reclaim a fragment of your memories? Indeed, I did. I feel like that should be a ruin rather than an. Oh no, this one is not where I get to. No, it is. I get to choose, right? XP or ruin. Yes, this is definitely a ruin memory. Because it was so painful. Then, did you express your monstrous nature and/or express your humanity? I think I did. And then, did you learn something significant about yourself and/or your that apparently I puppeteered Petal? Did you learn something significant about a fellow monster? If yes, I think so. About how much Virtus really relied on me and how. Like, I mean, I already knew that, I guess. No, I think I'll take it because it was it left such a strong impression. And the last one, I did indeed uncover a key. So
okay, very good. Stars and wishes, everybody. Maybe while you're thinking, stars, of course, for the two longer scenes there in the tunnels. They were really, really beautiful. And also star for the little for this idea of the pickle juice turning everybody small. That was really brilliant. Like to take that little element and then folding it into the narrative. That was really, really beautiful. I liked that a lot. And wish like it's also maybe a it's a word in English, a mission to myself, but to really give Alecto more time to shine in the future. Like today, Ridian and Virtus had a lot of the stage. Alecto, I felt, had very little chances to do anything. And of course, that in the end lands on my feet. The spotlight management, which was not great, I feel. And I apologize for that. And
It's okay.
ich gelobe Besserung. I pledge to be better at that.
Yeah, I feel like part of it also falls on us trying to mine all of these cool moves.
Yeah.
Or like, I guess me really reacting. I was like, oh, let me do this move as well. So yeah, I will try and maybe be a bit more mindful of that, how much time that ends up taking. Yeah.
But it's also fun to like just observe. Like,
well, if it's fun for you, then that's an important bit.
Not like I'm, just like bored. So.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
But maybe the next time I try and maybe the next time I or I don't know, Virtus tries to fire off one of those kinds of moves, maybe it can involve Alecto, and that would be cool. And then it's like,
yeah,
it's just because also your character is so new, so it's like give you more chances to gain XP, etc., and roleplay.
Yeah. And also, Radiant Virtues are already at the point where they don't know what to do with all their advances, and Alecto, I feel, is not getting out of the starting position, really.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Right.
And advancing is just fun.
Can I just gift some XP to Alecto? Can I just gift some of my XP?
That work? It's okay though. Like if we, I think I'll get my chances to.
Yes, you will
gain some XP.
But it will help if we all are a bit more mindful of that.
Yes. I have one suggestion for that. For example, the dream sequence. Maybe I don't know if that is even feasible because I don't know if I will be good enough to do that. But maybe we could try and like figure out part of the dream sequence before, like in chat in between, because I feel like that always takes quite a lot of time already right at the start, and then we haven't even gotten into it. Well, I don't know. How do you feel?
Honestly, I like the thing that the dream does for me is that it gets me into the mood, really.
Okay, well then.
It gives me an opportunity to set scenes, describe stuff, and then I'm in the game. Like it's really, really helpful for me to have that at the beginning.
Cool. It's just one idea. Otherwise, I'm gonna shut up. And no, actually, I have some stars also. And I wrote them down, but apparently I only wrote silly ones down. So pickle soda, two are pickle soda related. One is the same as Nina doing the whole Alice in Wonderland drink me reference. I love that. My second one is Virtus taking reactive as a condition due to that taste. I don't know. I just like
I second
the silliness. The silliness of it, great. And the third one, also silly, was all of the Apocalypse song variations we came up with.
Oh, yes.
Apparently, I enjoyed the shenanigans today. And I hope that it wasn't too time-consuming and annoying for the keeper.
Like I to be honest, I came into this, and it's the first time ever since we started this game. Today I came in going like, nah, I'm not really feeling it, but it will be fun. My players will make it fun, even if I'm not bringing the fun. And it was fun. Not least thanks to silliness like that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. Wishes, I guess I'm just I'm echoing what you said. Like I also felt after this took so long, I was like, oh shit, that took up so much space. Be nice to have more time with Alecto on screen.
Yes. Yeah. I'll admit after my big trip to Germany and stuff, I did a very well. I didn't write down any stars and wishes. I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
But what I would say, I mean, I guess this is a star for us all, or at least something to notice. We had a great fun session, I think.
Yeah.
And we had the silliness happening, but we also had, a couple of what I thought were really good scenes in there as well. And so, you're right, Dominic, right? Like, sometimes you come in and it's like, I could take it or leave it, but today was definitely a take it day, right? That was
really nice.
Yeah. No, I did also enjoy our heartfelt scenes. I think I didn't make notes because I was in them.
Yeah, yeah. But reiterate. Let's focus on making sure that Nim Spotlight next week.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, there you go. Over to you, Nina.
Great.
Cool.
I'll stop the recording.
Nina.
I didn't really.
Nina.
Down.
Okay.
No, but I didn't really note anything down, to be honest. I enjoyed starting a new game in general.
Yes.
It's just really nice.
Okay. Now I'll stop. And of course, that doesn't mean that we have to stop talking. But the recording stops.